Hey everybody, welcome to another segment of the show, Travel. And we have an awesome segment for you. It's going to be quick. This is a quick one. I just got back in from seeing the Thunderbolts. Yes, the Thunderbolts. Did you see it? All right, I'm adjusting to the white beard I just grew in. It grew fast. I put on some creams and stuff to make it grow fast. So y'all have to work with me. My own hair gets all in my mouth.
Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy, y'all. So, hey, yo, we got a show to do. What y'all doing, man? We got a show to do, man. What y'all doing?
What did y'all think of the Thunderbolts? Let me tell you, some people rated it at 3.5. Some people say at 4. I think reviews before that, the marketing scheme was that it was going to be just as big of a hit as Endgame.
Oh, boy.
Let me share our we're going to share our thoughts. So I'm going to go first. If 5 been the best, the greatest, I have to admit what?
Oh, boy.
It was about a 4.5 for me. It came very close. Came very close to Infinity War.
I was not expecting you to say that.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Let me tell you something. It was let me start with number 1.
I was expecting that.
Great build of the characters. Even though I know a lot of people are not familiar with a lot of the characters, great build of the characters. Red Guardian, all of them. What was it? Yelena, all of them was great. Another second point. Great storytelling. I had no issues with the storytelling. It wasn't fast. And it wasn't too slow.
Oh, really?
It's not like they tried to rush through it. Not a whole lot of CGI was needed. So, okay, that was cool. Third point. There wasn't too much clowning. Not too much clowning. Even though I know, okay, they had Stranger Things, David Harbour on there. He did a great job as a comedian on there, as a comedic character. And what ain't even listening? Are you listening?
I'm listening. Yes, sir.
Yeah, David Harbour did a great job as the Red Guardian, being comedic. Because I know in Stranger Things he played a more serious role. But one thing that I noticed about on Stranger Things, where he played a serious role, but he was captured and taken to Russia. So he was taken to Russia, and at one point in Stranger Things, he had to use a Russian accent. So I noticed they brought him back in this movie.
Oh, really?
And he actually played a Russian character using the same Russian accent that he had to use in Stranger Things. I wonder if there was a connection of creativity there, connecting the two. My next thing was great, suspense at the ending, after the ending credits. Great connection to what's about to come out next. I'm going to show you a little clip right here, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
It's a cool ship. Yep. You saw the number 4 on a vessel coming from outer space or whatnot. Yep. You know what's coming next. So I thought that was pretty cool that they threw that in there. I was wondering what kind of Easter eggs they were going to throw in there. I think this guy here is about to fall off the table here, or was table. But I didn't want him to hit the floor and break in pieces.
He should have failed.
Now, Florence Pugh, great job on Yelena Belova. I love her acting, her portrayal of Yelena. She did a great job with the accent and everything. A lot of comments from male straight fans, of course, saying that she's adorable young lady, adorable actress. And Hannah playing Ava Ghost. Ghost was a unique character, very good character by Marvel. I love Ghost. I love Yelena. I loved all the characters. My favorite character, number 1 character, who's a superhero and a supervillain all in one, was Sentry. And I was wondering when they were going to bring some of those unique characters into the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Sentry.
Century.
Which century?
Century. The one that wears all the gold.
From what century?
No. Century. Spell with S. My favorite character. And I love his counterpart, which is the Void. Anytime, like in comics, here. In fact, I meant to put this in the camera, guys and girls, everyone. Here's Century. Here's a picture of Century. Yes, I've always had these comics for a very long time and followed Century since the year 2000. And Century, to me, for Marvel, is equal to Superman, if not more powerful than Superman, if you include the Void. The Void is his counterpart. Whenever Sentry would get in trouble and somebody would beat the Sentry, then it seemed like the Void would come out and do his thing. And the Void is very powerful, very powerful. I don't even think Superman in the DC universe can really touch Void and Sentry combined in the Marvel universe. Love the way they portrayed Sentry. I just didn't have any... one great point I need to bring up, is this. There was hardly... Not only did they not overdo the comedy part of it, which was great to me, they found it necessary to not have to bring in any of the DEI stuff in the movie, the diverse, equity, inclusion stuff. Yeah, the actors themselves can be bisexual or anything different other than straight, but it don't always have to be portrayed and acted out in movies, and I love that they did not do that.
Good point. What I can't get by, why you only give it a 4? Because I'm gonna give you my breakdown.
I would give it higher. You know, I just want to always have a little bit of... No, I said 4.5. Yeah. I said 4.5. I always want to give it room.
Whoop-de-doo.
I'm talking about 5 being the greatest.
Really?
Oh!
5 being the best.
Oh,
You didn't hear
okay.
me?
No,
5
okay.
being the best.
I'm
That's
sorry,
what I said
y'all.
in the beginning.
I thought you were saying a 4.5 out of 10.
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
A lot of people want...
Okay.
I said a lot of people want
4.5 out of 5.
1 through 5.
Okay.
A lot of people have given it a 3.5 or a 4.
Oh.
I give it a 4.5.
5 out of 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I definitely agree.
And the only reason I didn't give it a 5 because I always, for a lot of
I agree
movies,
with that. Okay.
I want to leave a lot of space. I want to leave some space for any nitpicking, that some things that I might have missed, for growth, room for growth. I want to leave some space there for anybody to explain some things to me if they got some quarrels with the movie. So I give it 4.5. I'll leave that.
Good score.
I'll give that another .5 for some growth.
Okay. I respect that.
Yeah. If 10 was the highest, then it'd be a 9.5.
I came in the movie expecting garbage. I gotta be honest. I was expecting trash.
So you were pessimistic.
Yes. Or if I was not expecting trash, I was definitely not expecting my expectations to be blown out the water.
Okay.
I was very impressed. I was going in that movie looking for every reason to criticize. To piggyback on your point about how I didn't even think about how it was an all-white cast. It was so well put together, I didn't have an issue with it. I didn't have an issue at all with an all-white cast because it was a very well done movie, exceeding my expectations. But I can't get that off the hook that easy.
But there are a lot of movies that you see that are all white cast.
Right.
First I've ever heard a review.
But this is where I'm going with that. Yeah, and I had no issue with it either. Being a Marvel movie, I had no issue with it. I said that was a very good movie.
Yeah, because the only reason
way better than I expected.
Any reason they would throw anybody in there of any other culture, well, I can't say all white now, but any other culture, then that would be because of a DEI type of.
That's where I was going, because you said that. And because of the piggyback on the DI point is, since they had the audacity and the goal, I see why you advertise best Marvel movie since Endgame. Y'all had the audacity to say that. And what came out after Endgame? Black Panther. Now brings some neutrality to the other side. And in contrary to this right here.
I still say that I think the second Black Panther was better than Endgame. And to me, Endgame was not better than the first Infinity Wars movie. To me, not Endgame.
Right. I agree with that. I was impressed with the whole movie, the story input, because I was honestly, he'll tell you, I was looking for a reason to rip this movie apart, and I couldn't. I couldn't rip it apart. The way y'all put it together, I said, oh, y'all getting good. When you make people like me stand down, good movie, Marvel. But I can't let you off that easy. It was funny.
Okay, what you can't? What do you have a problem with?
My only problem, which is a small glitch in the entirety of the great project they put together.
We're listening.
Was
we're waiting.
The generic version of Captain America.
No, those characters exist in
comics. Okay,
in comics, that was the super soldier.
Okay, super soldier Captain.
U.S. agent, yeah.
Okay, the U.S. agent Captain America. At the end, after the credits, some of the credits went off the screen. They came back to the movie, and they were all sitting down in the room, and Yelena was talking about the space.
Okay.
He thought she was talking about
the space in the room.
Space in the building. And she was talking about outer space. So, I respect y'all for keeping that on the movie. It's a nice little funny blooper. Okay. So, since you thought she was talking about the building, Captain America, and this is obviously I'm being
I think that was all written in.
It was written in. It was written in. Right, it was written in.
Okay.
It was written in, but since they...
Well, how can you pop a balloon to that? What if it's deliberate?
Because how you a man of that position of power and influence and saving the world and saving America?
He doesn't have... I disagree. He does not have any power because just like you think of police officers, they use a certain mindset of people for soldiers and for people of that type of authority who enforce the law or enforce rules. People who know how to obey orders. Okay, that's just what a super soldier is. Captain America, obeys orders, right?
Okay, so safe to say he had a brain fart.
I think that's
okay. On that note,
I believe that's what he is. See, that's why it works. That's why it works.
Oh yeah. Watch this. Watch this magic. It's shrinking. It's shrinking before your eyes.
Well, that's going to take up a whole nother show topic. Well, there it is. So, I don't know what is going to do with that.
But no, good job. Honestly, the movie was good. Marvel, I'm a hard critic of y'all. You didn't give me a reason to criticize you. Kudos.
Yeah, this is going to launch off Secret Wars. And like I said, they showed my other favorite childhood group at the end credits. And keep in mind, people, that this is a spoiler segment, so you might want to be mindful. I know it's too late to warn you, but no. There'll be something in the beginning of the video to let you know. Spoiler moment. So, go ahead.
And he agrees with the commercial saying it's the best one since Endgame. Overlooking Black Panther. You can't overlook Black Panther like that.
Where do you put Black Panther next to Endgame?
Behind Endgame. Right with it or behind it.
Right after?
Box office wise, above it.
No,
what?
No, where do you put it? Forget the box office.
In all Marvel movies, 2 or 3.
What was number 1 for Marvel?
Endgame.
You like Endgame over Infinity Wars?
Oh, that's the one. Infinity Wars.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
Infinity
right.
Wars. That's the one.
Well, I'm glad Ward provided us some clarity with what he felt was great movies to him. And we appreciate you guys tuning in to this segment. We love talking about this kind of stuff. You know, we discuss all things entertainment. So be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you until next time on the next segment. Peace out, everybody. Take care of yourselves and one another.
Yes, sir.